Hey everybody, it is Quinn from Cipher Art, and here's another Deciphering My Process video. I've got a completed project that I did this week that is an altered Altoids tin. I used the Mako rust paint on this to make it distressed, and because this was an Altoids tin, one of the ones I had worked on earlier in the month, I had also burned and sanded the heck out of this before I did the paint. So it's got a pretty rough texture that you can probably see pretty well, and it did oxidize really nicely. So let's turn it over. Here is the inside. I stamped an Edgar Allan Poe quote, "All I have loved, I loved alone." And everything else in here is stuff I mostly had lying around. A piece of a bookbinding, some paper, a watch face and a gear, a little bit of wire, another piece of a watch. And the only thing I have left to do to this, besides title it, is to put something on it so it can hang, since it's really designed to be viewed vertically. And I will do that, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. So anyway, I just wanted to show it to you. I also did an inside wash of paint on the top and the bottom, which is kind of hard to see here. But I basically used some nickel azo gold and watered it down real heavily with water and did the inside, and it turned out nicely. The burning that I had done on the inside didn't turn out quite the way I wanted, and it left some kind of funky distortion, so I decided a little bit of color that matched up with the paper, the gear, and the crow head would do a pretty good job, and it did. I'm really happy with it. Some of you may be wondering where I get some of the things that I use in my pieces, and it's kind of an answer of anywhere I can find things. I got a bunch of keys from an antique dealer that were on this piece of wire, and I just cut it down. I had bought some watch parts from another Etsy seller a couple of years ago. The paper I had everywhere. I don't know where I got the other metal parts. And the crow head I got an antiqued from another Etsy seller. Some great stuff to be found. The Altoids tin salvaged somewhere out of a box, I think. I find things all over the place, and people give me things a lot of times, so you never know. I could literally get a supply from just about anywhere. So anyway, this is my newest completed assemblage, and once I've got a title and everything for it, I'll add the link for that in my Etsy shop, and you'll be able to find it there, and I'll post it on other channels too. So as always, if you're interested, hit the subscribe button. I'll be adding some more content along these lines and also on other things that I'm doing. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment. Thanks.